All right, ladies and gentlemen, next video here is to show you guys the proper way, or the way that we would like you to adhere the top of your cornhole to the base. So it's a pretty simple process. I already have my jewelry and watch off, so my ring and my watch. I have my safety glasses on. Again, I'm properly dressed to work in the shop. Even though we're just working with glue, we still take that into consideration. Excuse me. All right, so I already have one pre-finished. This is what it's gonna look like at the end. We're gonna use 4 clamps. And we have some more clamps right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our wood glue and we are going to just do a line of wood glue on the top of our base here. As you can see, I'm putting a decent amount of glue on. I don't wanna put too much glue on because it will seep through, or kind of like seep out of the cracks when we clamp our top down. We will be wiping that excess glue off, but there's no need to waste any glue. So once we have our glue on to here, I'm gonna take my top, I'm going to set it on and get it as centered as possible. Right about there, okay? Once I am at this point here, I'm gonna start using the clamps. So my first clamp I'm gonna put up at the top, and where I prefer to put it is right at the seam of our triangular piece and our back rectangle. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, clamp it down. All right, I'm gonna do the opposite to the other side. And it is nice if you keep the clamps facing the same way, or so like the tops are both pointed down or up. That way we can set it and it'll dry nicely. And then the last 2 clamps are just gonna go at the bottom sections of our cornhole set. So right about here and right about there. All right, clamp those down. 1. 2. All right, from here, the last thing you want to do is take a little rag or a piece of paper toweling, and as you can see, some of the glue seeped out. We're going to try to wipe that up as best as possible. Okay. If we don't, it will be noticeable on our final product, our finished product. So I'm just taking this rag and I'm just gently rubbing the cracks there, trying to get as much of that glue out as possible. And then obviously when you get all the glue out and you are done with your paper towel, please dispose of that in the garbage. That looks pretty good. And then we will just let this dry for 24 hours. And when you come back in the next class period, it'll be ready for you to go.